presented by Coca-Cola. We hope that you're enjoying this so far as this MEAC Football Media Day continues. Morgan State on the stage now. The Bears out of hibernation, Jay. They are well aware. They're out. Okay, they're out, and everybody knows that Damon Wilson, along with Elijah Williams and Taj Williams. Coach Wilson, I've got to ask, you started off the year hot, right? An opening win against Richmond. You finished the season with the top defense in the league. Okay, not a secret anymore. Everybody knows what you all are about. In terms of handling the pressure or the additional responsibility, how do you manage that going into the season?
I think you just accept it. Like you said, the word expectation. You expect us to play defense. You expect us to be a certain way on the football field. Now we have a responsibility to live up to it. And we have to do the same thing over and over every day and take care of those little things and the big things to take care of themselves.
Well, it's been mentioned before, obviously, and many know that you've won championships anywhere that you've been. So what does it take? And do you have the pieces to win a championship this year in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference?
To answer that second part, yes, we do. I think our coaches did a great job putting the student athletes or bringing the student athletes to Morgan State. The guys that were already there, they understand the expectation now. Those guys have brought into the program, and now it's about just executing on the field on Saturday. So I'm really excited about where we are and the direction we're going and the work these young men have put in on the field as well as in the classroom.
Incredibly tough defense. Obviously, you're returning one of your playmakers, and Elijah Williams. Just how much better do you feel like you've gotten on the offensive side of the ball?
I think we got a lot better because we have reference points now. Certain things that we didn't do well last year, we had an opportunity to get better this offseason, and we also had an opportunity to change some personnel. So we want to get the quarterback some weapons to throw the ball to, and we got a little better up front with the offensive line. We had 4 out of 5 freshmen that played last year on the offensive line. Those guys are a year in, and we got some transfers with them as well.
Coach D, let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure normally year 3 is like your magic year. And then when you start winning those championships, you start accumulating those. This year 3 for you there in Baltimore. How are you dealing with those expectations now? Is this the year?
We're going to take it one game at a time, one day at a time, continue to get better. But the overall goal is to be in Atlanta in December.
Everybody wants to go for Atlanta. You need the players right here to make plays. So let's talk offense, Taj. The quarterback, Taj Smith, you came in there and kind of into the season showed a little spark that was needed from that offense. How would you describe your season a season ago, and what have you worked on this offseason?
Really, the season was just a humbling experience, just something I always wanted to do. And I thank the coaches for having trust in me last year, coming in, just do what I do, just came with a lot of confidence. This offseason really just been working with my guys, getting our connection right. We got a new offensive coordinator who came in, so I'm really excited. He's putting our pieces together, putting our guys in the right spots to make plays, and just continue to build up.
Just so I actually know, as a quarterback, I've always got this guy I worked with all offseason that I was like, I need him to, if I can find ways to get him the ball, we can do some damage. Who's that guy for you?
We got a lot of guys.
Don't say all of them.
We got a lot of guys that's returning, guys that's coming in, guys who were younger last year, part of Coach Wilson's first recruiting class, who I think are all going to be playmakers this year.
You see how y'all coach these boys nowadays? Let's go on the defensive side of the ball. Elijah, one thing y'all could do, especially at the beginning of the year, seemed like y'all were the defense that just kept on, putting the offense in a position to win ball game after ball game after ball game. How do you improve upon last year's start of the football season?
Worry about the little things. Really keying in on being able to think and focus when you're fatigued, because you see a lot of times we let up late scores in the game. A lot of big plays, really just coming with the mentality. Giving up those plays really could change a lot of things, So us being able to focus, our strength and conditioning staff, getting our conditioning right, so we can focus under pressure. Coach Wilson putting us in pressure situations during practices is really going to bring us over the top.
And you've been there for a little bit. You've been around the block. What changes have you seen in terms of when you first got there and Coach Wilson first showed up to where you guys are now?
Really, Coach Wilson's championship mindset, winning mentality, and also the players that are coming in. The players are way more serious. They definitely try to improve themselves every day, understanding that they're not the best they can be, and they got to work every day to get there.
And what's it like, both of you all asked this question, what's it like being a student athlete, give me some props for this, at the national treasure, which is Morgan State University? Best thing about it, off the field?
Off the field is just the resources around you. Everybody's willing to help. You build a lot of great connections at Morgan, and then it's just somewhere, just an outlet. Anytime we're off the field, they always have places for us and people that we could talk to if we need anything. So it's just a good outlet to have.
The community, a lot of people care about you, no matter who the staff is. Like, they really care about the well-being of each student. You know, I can go into the cafeteria and have conversations with the staff there, even the custodians. It's like everybody really cares about you, whether you're an athlete or just a regular student.
And I'm going to say hats off to the job. If you have not been there, Morgan State, we were talking last night, a bunch of coaches and administrators, probably has one of the prettiest campuses that you're going to find in the HBCU community. A lot of new builds, a lot of new stuff that they've done there. What are your majors going to be, fellas?
I'm a marketing major. I just recently graduated.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Tom?
I'm an entrepreneurship major.
Okay, entrepreneur, like business, like Reggie Lewis. Didn't he go to Morgan State? So stuff like that, that's all right.
What you open a business in? What would you like to?
I would like to be a sports agent.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
I'm curious to know, what's like the pregame ritual for you? Because now, you know, you were coming in at the end of the season. Now you take the helm for a full year. Kind of, what's your pregame ritual, and are you going to add anything to it?
Pregame ritual is just always music. Constantly listening to music, just zone everything else out. Really, just pregame, pre-practice, just find a few receivers here and there, just try to warm up a little bit, get my arm warm, get my legs warm. That's about it.
What are you listening to, Taj? What kind of music are you listening to?
Listening to a lot of rap music.
Down south rap, East Coast rap, West Coast. You got Kendrick playing, you got Drake playing.
If I had somebody playing, it would be Kendrick.
It'd be Kendrick. All right, well, that's good. Well, fellas, best of luck to you all. Coach Wilson, best of luck to you.
Appreciate you, Jay.
Expectations now.
Responsibility.
Hey, responsibility, pressure you to push you or bust a pipe. We'll see how they do. Good luck. These are the Bears of Morgan State University. When we come back on the other side, we'll be joined by the number 2 predicted team in this conference. HU, you know. We'll come on back, y'all.